The Ravens Flock presents The Black Files, an uncensored interview and review podcast for all geek fandom.
Welcome everybody, friends and pals, guys and gals, boys and girls around the world. Pop a squat, pop open a cold one with all of your friends. It is Wednesday night. It is a little past 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and you are listening in. Well, actually, you know, whether you're a friend or you're a fiend, boy, girl, or in between, you are listening in to the uncensored, uncompromising, uneducated interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. Welcome to a brand new episode of The Black Files. Why can no one hear you? Jose, are you muted, Jose? I think Jose is muted because I can't hear him here and I can't hear him on the thing. There we go.
I just unmuted.
All right, hang on a second. Well, you just unmuted yourself there. Let me just double check here. Holy cow. Yep, live tech support, folks, courtesy of the Ravens Flock. Go figure. Give me a minute. Let me see. Go ahead and pipe up a little more, Jose, if you would.
Piping.
Crapola. I'm going to have to fix this somehow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope, I am not fucking kidding you, Jose. This is legitimately happening, but I can hear you, but the audience is going to have a real tough time hearing you here. Let me try.
Might as well just... Yeah.
Give me a minute. I think I know how to fix it. Try now.
Hello, I am talking.
Nope, still nope. Give me a minute.
Oh.
How about now?
Hello, I am talking.
Good mercy, what is with this thing? Hang on.
You know what? I'm going to do something here. Let me just leave the Zoom meeting and then
Well,
come back in, okay?
yeah, you go ahead and do that. And folks, while Jose's doing that, welcome to the Black Files. I'm your host, Juan Arauz, one of the heads of the Ravens Flock, the tech guru of the team. Was not expecting this little bit of technical snafu, but them's is the breaks. The live television, you never know what'll happen, pal. Oh. All right, let's see if that'll work now. Jose, go ahead and speak up.
Hello.
Why is it not showing? Hold on, mercy.
You might want to double check your side, Juan.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing on my end. I'm double checking my side. Let me see. Not that. All right, real tech. Let me see now. Let me try this. I know, folks, this is a little weird. I apologize. In my defense, I was not trying to turn anybody off on us tonight, but this stuff happens. Let's see here. And you know what? I'm gonna do something else while I'm trying this out. Let's see. Try one more time, Jose.
Once more with feeling.
What is with this thing? All right.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna work on something else over here. All right. While I'm getting that done, I'm going ahead and I'm going to go ahead and introduce everyone to the show. And well, you folks already know how the Black Files works. It is our uncensored, uncompromising interview and review show. We were going to have Jose Casabona coming in through this, but this stuff happens. I want to say hi to everyone on the chat. I see V's channel. I see the Joseph Santos. I see Kuritsu Randu-chan. Let's see here. And I see Jen Cute Pearson. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. And before we get started, I want to thank everyone for coming in, and be sure to. I was going to hit us up with the same disclosures and disclaimers the way Jose does it. As you guys know, we're simulcasting live on youtube.com/theravensflock and twitch.tv/theravensflock online. Hit the subscribe or the follow button located right over here. located on the lower right-hand corner of the screen, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all of our media content. And join us on the live chat so you can be part of the discussion during the duration that we are live. We'll discuss whatever you've got to say, whatever you got to hear. Let's see if this will work now. Good mercy, I hope so.
Yeah, because what the fuck? I'm about ready to just...
No, don't just bounce on us, Jose. We need you here. You're the man with the plan. I can't really run a one-man show like this.
Am I coming through?
No, unless you count whatever is picked up on the microphone over here. Good mercy, what in the world is happening with this thing? We was not expecting this. Give me a minute. I'm going to try something else. You stay on the chat while we're at it, Jose.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me see here. While I'm doing that, you can plainly see we're one man short tonight. Angel will not be joining us on this episode, much to my dismay, because I'm sure that he would have loved to get in on the Schadenfreude and the absolute incredulity of tonight's topic. As you guys can tell, lies, you guys are very... sophisticated? What's that supposed to be? Kuritsu rented. Joe, you're okay. Let me try something here. Audio output, add existing. Okay. Do we already have that on here? But try again, Jose, if you would.
Alrighty, I'm trying.
Yeah. Oh, smart. Oh, you guys are very smart, is what she says. Thank you. Thank you for calling us smart.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, we try. Oh. There we go. How about now, Jose?
Talking.
There we go. We got it fixed. Holy crap. It took forever, but the blasted machine was not wanting to cooperate. But thank you. Now we got it in business.
Blasting machine. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? It's Wednesday, August 17th. I am Jose Casabona. I am the founder of this channel, this awesome channel that you are all subscribed to, that you are all watching right now. Also host of the Ravens Flock main show, and also host of Wrestle Rewind. And as Juan pointed out, I am the man with the plan. Some people call me brilliant. Other people call me clinically insane. I think my batting average is fair.
You guys have to remember, we enjoy baseball, but not enough to know what the hell a batting average actually is.
I think the public opinion is split, 50-50. Half people call me brilliant and half call me insane.
No, I just call you a dope. But that's only when you've earned it. Well, I call everyone a dope sometimes.
Well, yeah, that's true. Hey, Juan, what's an equally worse dumpster fire than Amber Heard in the DC Extended Universe?
That's a hell of a way to segue into the topic tonight. Thanks for that, Joe. Obviously we're talking about the actor who used to be the Flash, who was the Flash. I'm not gonna call them the Flash for that much longer because of the madness that they're subjecting Warner Brothers and DC Comics to. That would be Ezra Miller, folks. Yay! We're gonna be discussing the statement or whatever that was put out by Ezra Miller earlier this week.
I wish his career ended in a Flash.
Their career. Remember,
I wish their career ended in a Flash.
Their career is already in the shitter as it is because of this the madness that they're subjecting everyone around them to, not just professionally but personally. I'm just at a shock that this is where we're at. While I'm at it, give me a minute. I want to go ahead and give our usual disclosure when it comes to this stuff. This program is uncensored. It is uncompromising. It is here to stay, and we're not here to mess around. We're not here to fuck around. We give spoilers. We'll swear. We don't give a shit. But we are going to give our reasonably educated opinions on news stories. So, take it for what it's worth.
I was going to say, hang on a minute. Before our technical debacle happened with the audio, when you said earlier that we are the uneducational programming,
we're
I said
uneducated.
We're uneducated. I like to think that we're a little educated.
They were so educated. This is how educated we are. I forgot to grab my medication. I need a minute. You go ahead and since I had to fly solo for half a bit, you go ahead and grab your get yourself some screen time here.
All right, not a problem. So, folks, the last time that we've covered Ezra Miller here on this program, as Juan pointed out, this guy got into some very horrendous, awful shenanigans, which involved fucking kidnapping, and it's just a mess. This person, I'm sorry, I'm trying to be gender inclusive. This person is an absolute dumpster fire. Nowhere near as bad as Amber Heard.
Oh, no.
That's
way worse, almost. Kind of, worse, if you think about it. So, sorry, folks, I got to keep my my pain medication on me. I was completely trashed today, by the way, before we...
Hey, Juancho, how do you think Ezra Miller will hold themselves up in court compared to Amber Heard's performance?
That's debatable. Under the circumstances, I would say, okay. I think, okay. Do we want to go Jussie Smollett of I didn't kill myself, I have no intention, like grandstanding or whatever, or like R. Kelly was in that one interview of like, they're trying to kill me, but I'm alive. Just like,
I don't know, man. That interview was the stuff of gold, man. It was fucking
gold in terms of seeing someone who's clearly an asshole kind of have a complete psychotic meltdown.
And he made a freaking R&B video out of it. He made a music track out of it. What the fuck?
Well, thankfully, we don't have to deal with R. Kelly. He's been sentenced to 33 years in prison, basically for the rest of his natural life. But he still has 2 other trials that are going on. One, if I'm not mistaken, started this week, and those are for the allegations of inappropriateness with underage young girls. Clearly, he's been reading the Onision handbook. So fuck. Well,
that's a story for another time. But let's get into this shit with Ezra Miller.
Well, while we're doing that, I'm seeing over here in the chat, Ezra is a piece of shit in dumpster fire. The Joseph Santos is saying Amber isn't going to criminal court, but Ezra is. I'll say that's way worse than what Amber did, and I have no compliments for her. Fair. Yeah, because what's her face? Amber Heard's shit was in civil suits, and you got to remember when it comes to civil courts, civilian lawsuits and stuff, that's about liability and accountability and stuff. That thing that that neither her nor Ezra wanted to take, responsibility and accountability for the shit that they did. Whereas Ezra Miller has been literally picking fights with people in Hawaii and leading a creepy caravan, little enclave of underage girls into their fold, into their desires for people. So I'm not too fond of that myself. So Ezra, they can go plug themselves with that. Yeah. And Kuritsu was saying, no, Ezra is definitely worse than Amber Heard in terms of dumpster fire. Yeah. Well, because Amber is still out to try to trash Johnny Depp's life, whereas Ezra Miller has gone and broken the fucking law. All right, folks? This is serious business. So serious, I'm eating a Twizzler on screen, okay? This is a very serious business. But...
man. It's just really disappointing because Ezra Miller, like they're still a young and up and coming star, aren't they?
Yeah. Now this person, how old are they? Like not even 30, are they? Hang on. No, 1992. No, 29 years. They turned 30 this year. How the fuck did Ezra Miller flame out in such glorious fashions before hitting 30?
I hate saying this. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I do have a theory to offer, and I hate saying this because it generalizes.
Theory. It could be bunnies.
Thank you for that. And here's the thing, and you can call me out if I'm incorrect about this, but for lack of a better term, this is a typical case that happens with young rising stars in Hollywood in their early 20s. When they hit their claim to fame and when they do something cool, like they achieve a level of notoriety and celebrity, a level of celebrity that they get to a point in their mind that they could say and do and get away with whatever the hell they want in public and have zero repercussions. I've seen this trend happen many times.
Okay, but there's a difference between stuff with like young, hot shot superstar actors and actresses going like drunk driving or getting coked out and picking fights with people in the streets, and then there's actual law breaking, like what you okay there, Joe?
No, I'm fine. That was my blanket. Right. Go on.
No, like there's between like, you know, like, let's say for the sake of argument, like an example, like, Lindsay Lohan flashed her panties in front of everyone on the Sunset Boulevard or some shit. There's that, and then there's Ezra Miller picking fights with random Hawaiian people and breaking into their houses and threatening to hurt them or whatever. What the hell? Like, and yeah, Tam is asking, like, who wants to see them wrestle it out for all our glory between Ezra and Amber? It'd be an intergender wrestling match. Loser goes to prison.
Shit.
I don't know.
Shit.
That would be funny.
Dang, man. That would be really. That would be hard for me to. That would be hard. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know who would I put my money on between the two. Ugh. Can I bet on the referee? Can I bet on the referee to come out of it sane?
I wish. That'd be that would be hysterical right there. No, what's her face? I would say maybe, because I would say, like, is 30 the pivoting point for maturity? It should be, but then again, Amber Heard is 6 years older than Ezra Miller, like 7 years older. She's 36, while they're 29. So I don't know. Fuck them. Like, I like clearly. What's her face? Clearly, Amber has matured even after she went past 30. Ezra can afford the lawyers, says D. Joseph Santos. They'll do as they goddamn please. They ain't getting any help either. That's publicity. Yeah, I was gonna bring up the article about this fucker. And Mistress Meg is joining us on the chat too. They're saying double elimination, a double DQ. They both lose. That'd be
because screw them
wonderful.
both.
That would be friggin' wonderful, but rules are rules. You have to have some clear-cut winner, some clear-cut loser when it comes to this stuff. I'll go ahead and bring up I'll pull up the article. Yeah, no. Kuritsu is saying, like, matured. Excuse me. Like, no, not matured, but as in, like, they went past 30 and they haven't grown up. They haven't matured. So I doubt that we can actually take them by that metric of, like, reaching 30 years old, you got maturity. I'm 35 and I'm going on 36 this year. My ass is, you can't really call me mature that much, but it's called having common fucking sense. And I've at least got that much. I can claim to have that much at the very least. What do you think, Izzy?
No, I'm in agreement with you on that one, Juancho.
All right, well, let's see what our folks at A Variety magazine has to say about that. I went ahead and shared the link with our fine folks in the chat, and we'll go ahead and read along together. Kiddies, the Flash star Ezra Miller seeking treatment for complex mental issues. An exclusive headline, courtesy of Variety magazine. This means that somebody paid up some pretty pennies over here, by Brett Lang and J. Kim Murphy. I hope Brett Lang and J. Kim Murphy are being paid very well for this, because I don't trust this worth 2 squirts of piss. So let's see here. The Flash star Ezra Miller. I was about to say Cesra, because my eyes. It's okay. Because it says Ezra Miller says. Bleh, says. My eyes got ahead of my mouth got ahead of my eyes. There we go. Star Ezra Miller says they are seeking treatment for complex mental health issues. In a statement provided to Variety by a representative of the actor, Miller broke their silence about the trolling behavior they've been exhibiting in recent years, which has led to a series of legal issues and assault and abuse allegations. Miller also apologizes for their actions. Having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment, Miller says. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I am committed. Should be committed. No, well, just our opinion. Committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life. The embattled actor, who is non-binary and uses they and them pronouns, like we need whatever, played the DC character Barry Allen's The Flash in 2017's Justice League and his 2021 counterpart Zack Snyder's Justice League, but their role in the comic book franchise has been overshadowed by their off-screen behavior, which has alarmed friends and associates, as well as Warner Brothers, the studio behind The Flash. Most recently, Miller was charged with felony burglary in Vermont after state police investigated an incident involving several bottles of alcohol being taken from a residence with the homeowners. The homeowners were not present. The actor made headlines in 2020 after a recording surfaced in which they appeared to be choking a woman outside a bar in Iceland. No charges were filed. The actor has been arrested twice in Hawaii this year, was for disorderly conduct and harassment. In the Hawaiian incidents, Miller pled no contest to a single count of misdemeanor conduct and paid a $500 fine and $30 in court costs. The harassment charge was dismissed. The series of scandals has become a snowballing public relations issue, not only for Miller, but also for Warner Brothers Discovery, which has employed the actor across its two cornerstone franchises, DC comic films and the Harry Potter spin-off series, Fantastic Beasts. Source, I don't know if you could see me, but that was me, finger, gag, whatever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Go on.
A source close to the studio. A source, come on, guys, be professional. Says that Warner Brothers supports Miller's decision to seek professional help. Yeah, you would. The Flash is set to open in theaters June 23rd, 2023, and reportedly serves as a key entry in the studio's DC Comics films, including appearances by Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton as Batman, as they are a pair of Batmen. Okay, so how much of that was bullshit freaking like publicity, public relations, like speak out of that statement? You bet your
I'm
ass.
going to say that's 100%.
Yeah, you bet your ass. Like, that's a no contest. That's a no contest. I'm sorry.
No contest.
What's his nuts? There's no way that Ezra Miller wrote that themselves. There's no way that they came up with that statement on their own. Theory from Mistress Meg is over here, and yes, apparently, let's see here. Theory, Ezra's mom is in charge. They're acting out like a teen because they've been in movies since 11 years old. Mom steps in and says, we're going to lose everything if you don't straighten out. I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past it. No, not
I like what I like what D. Joseph Santos said. Notice the accused always need help once they get caught.
Right. Listen, it's no better than a goddamn YouTube apology video. Joe, I'm going to find my hoodie. I'm going to make a standing YouTube apology video for the Ravens flock and have that be from now on.
Yes, because that's exactly what we need right now. We need to record a video
make an apology video right now. Where did the logo go?
Hang on, Juancho. I need a couple minutes to write up your apology speech.
Hold on, something happened. Why did the it went behind the camera. Why did that happen? That is so weird.
I don't know. But that being said, I'm pretty sure whatever we write up will sound a lot better than what Ezra Miller said.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Give me 5 seconds. I'm gonna find a hoodie, and I'm gonna make our official Ravens Flock apology video here now. This is gonna be so dumb.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, while Juan's getting his gag togethers, folks. So yeah, I think it pretty much goes without saying that, you know what, that was not a sincere apology. That is him hiding behind PR to them. That was not a sincere apology from Ezra Miller. They did not come off sympathetic. They did not come off genuine. And it was just a PR move just to save face. And if Ezra Miller felt any remorse, any guilt from what they did, they don't have to publicly apologize for it. Do they have to acknowledge it? Yes, they do. They have to acknowledge it, take accountability, take responsibility for it, for goodness sake. And just, I don't know, maybe, it's a little something that people may have forgotten because it's under a rock. It's called, I don't know, make the effort to do better. Be better. You have to be better. That's one of the smartest things that BoJack Horseman's best friend ever told him. Man, I love BoJack Horseman. That was such a great show.
All right. How many of you guys are ready to hear an official apology video from one of the heads of the Ravens flock here?
Oh my God, I can't believe we're doing this.
Yeah, no, believe it, Joe. Believe it. Because, let's be honest here. I don't believe anything that comes from from Ezra Miller's camp to save their life. But we also have to be the kind who will, give the benefit of the doubt. And yeah, I've got, as they could see me. Yeah,
I can see you. Oh my God. Yeah, you got the hoodie on. Did you move your hair in front of you just to look?
You'll see.
This is so dumb. This is so goddamn stupid. I do not endorse this.
This official announcement for the Ravens flock is not endorsed by the founder of the Ravens flock, folks. That's how bad it is. But here we go. Thank you all for watching this video. I almost didn't think that I would ever have to make this kind of video, but it has to be done. It has to be said. And for the longest time, we of the Ravens flock have been very incredulous and unapologetic for anything that we say or do on our channel, because we thought that we could get away with being able to make your voice our mission. And that means that we would do anything that we thought of without any sort of thought to consequences or actions that we take. But we have to be accountable and take responsibility for our actions. And we have to be accountable to those of you who watch our channel, who watch our programming on youtube.com/theravensflock and twitch.tv/theravensflock online. Hit the subscribe and the follow button if you haven't already. And be sure to leave it in our stream elements, in our tip, in our... I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's just we need to be accountable for ourselves, and the only way to do that is that... I'm so sorry, folks. We're going to try and do better, and we're going to be better for you and for ourselves. Because... I'm sorry, Jose, can you continue for me, please?
Yeah, this is so sad. This is so very, very sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
This is no. Why are you laughing? This is real, Jose. This is absolute reality. We have to be. We have to.
Juan.
You should have visited our Teespring store as well, and leave a super chat in the comments, because if you want to show support for us taking accountability and
Juan, listen to me.
Yes.
I want you to eat a Snickers. Why? Do you know why? Because you're coming off as a social media pitiful little bitch. You are not Juan Arauz. You are behaving as the pitiful ghost of Juan Arauz.
But
and if you continue down this,
Snickers, I'm diabetic.
shit. Okay, have something non-diabetic, because if you continue down this road, then Juan Arauz will never forgive you.
I have my zero sugar Twizzlers. Should I have some more of that?
Yes, you will feel right as rain after you eat your Twizzlers.
Okay.
Damn it, Juancho, by the power invested in me and by the continued support of all of our viewers here on this channel, I order you to conduct yourself in a professional manner and continue this broadcast.
Okay.
You can do it. You can start by putting your hoodie down, for goodness sake. Oh my God, please don't talk with your mouth full, for goodness sake. Come on, man. Oh my God. Okay, I think we can stop now, Juan, for goodness sake.
People get the fucking point.
That was good.
That was fucking bad.
It was so bad it's good. That being said, we did get
that's the shitty acting that we're getting out of that stupid statement.
Hey, on the plus side, at least we're in $2 here on the super chat. Shamanistic Unicorn gave us an emoji saying, "Hey you," and it's a pear emoji.
Or is that a peach? I don't remember. That's a peach.
That's a pear, my friend.
Pear. I meant to say pear.
It's okay. It's been a long time since I've seen a pear fruit.
Thank you for that. And I'm not kidding. It's like zero sugar Twizzlers. I thought that my freaking life was over last year when I found out I was diabetic. I'm like, no, there's good shit that's still... You can still have your sweet treats. You can still live your life.
Oh, that's why I'm counting my blessings, man. My time has not arrived yet.
Snap. We got a first-time chatter watching on the Twitch stream as well. Polyonymous 1. Hello there, Polyonymous 1. Welcome to the Black Files. And they're saying I'm cringing already. Holy shit!
Nice. Also, we got another thing on the super chat of $10 from Suchi
from Kritsurando-chan. Yeah,
Kritsurando-chan sent us a wrecked emoji. That was pretty good.
Yep. Jose gave me a professional scalding. Yep, you're right about that. All right.
Hell yes. We have standards.
Yeah, we do have standards. We may not be super professional. And Polyonymous 1 on the Twitch stream is saying, I'll lurk for the Twitch views for you guys. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. Bring some friends over if you would.
Yes, please.
If you would be so kind. Invite people to come view us because we would like to see people interacting on the Twitch stream as well. It's a little nuts, but we would like to go ahead and hit the affiliate thing for Twitch also. That'd be nice. But yeah, no, thank you guys. I'm just indulging on the bullshittery that's in clear display of that press statement from,
which still sounds much better than anything than whatever the hell Ezra Miller could say on their time.
Yeah, no, let me just get rid of this hoodie. Blah, get away from me.
As I said earlier, that was not an apology.
No, it wasn't an apology. It wasn't meant to be an apology. It was meant to be cover my ass moment. It was meant to be a moment of I'm going to say and do whatever it takes for people to think better of me. But actions speak louder than words, Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra Miller, you're not sorry because of what you did. You're sorry because you got caught.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Thank you for that, Jose. Thank you for this. Thank you for reminding over here. It's legitimately just the issue of, okay, you don't want people to think bad of you? Okay, cool. Don't do bad shit. It's that simple. It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. I don't understand how much of a problem it is for people in Hollywood or people who want to be in the public eye to not be an asshole. Just don't be an asshole. It's an asshole move to go abducting underage girls and keeping them in a weird-ass little harem thing, traveling across the country, avoiding being served federal papers while you're in the middle of trying to live your life as a wild child superstar actor. Like, what the hell is that all about?
If I may offer another theory.
Yeah, go ahead, Jose.
Okay. Now, this is more of a general theory, so it's not limited to just celebrities who utilize social media to connect with their fans. This happens to everybody here on social media, and this specifically is targeted for individuals after they're caught fucking up and doing something stupid. See, and this is very, very common. They like to go online. They like to post these quote unquote apologies and like we said earlier, just to protect their image, just to protect their face. To them, like, I think this goes back to a concept that I was studying up on. Like, what's more about what's more important, being genuinely liked as a person, as an individual, as a human being, or getting likes on social media?
Like, that's just it. Like, it doesn't pay to be an asshole, or rather, it shouldn't have to pay to be an asshole. Yeah, we call ourselves three assholes in front of a camera, three a-holes in front of a camera. We say that stuff because we know that we deal with people in the geek community, in the con community, in nerd culture here on the digital sphere of the interwebs, who are genuine assholes, and we really are only actively behave as assholes towards them, at them, as a call out on there. Also, right quick on the Twitch chat, Polyonymous1. I am a small community for now, but you'll become hosted by me, and I'll do my best for support, guys. Thank you again.
Hey, thank you very much, Polyamorous1. We really do appreciate it.
Not polyamorous, polyonymous, like anonymous.
Polyonymous. Polyonymous1. I got to remember that. And thank you very much. But yeah, no. But yeah, this goes back to my theory. And when it comes to people like Ezra Miller, that's all they care about. They only care about keeping their public image. How many X number of fans am I still going to have after this is over? You know, they're not like, because improving yourself as an individual from the mistakes that you've made is a long, long road. It's not a quick fix. It's not something that can be fixed overnight. And I think that's something that people like Ezra Miller fail to understand.
It's only when you're actually smacked with the consequences of your actions when you realize, oh, hey, maybe I should change my ways. Now, people who recognize that, who actually recognize that in themselves and see what sort of changes, what sort of different consequences their actions take, they'll freaking if they actually see what sort of consequences their actions make and realize that it's going to lead them down a bad path, then they'll take those actions. And with any luck, with persistence and with conscious action, then who knows? Maybe they will improve for the better. I would like to believe that that's the case. I like to believe that people can be inherently good in case, even when they fuck up, because no one likes fucking up and no one likes being an asshole on purpose. And those who do that shit and genuinely take pleasure of it, they gotta fucking screw loose. And I have no pity for them when the consequences of their actions come hitting them hard in the ass. That's why I rag so hard on Gregory Jackson, a.k.a. Onision. I've ragged so hard on his ass for years. And that's because Onision shows zero desire to change, zero desire of accepting any responsibility for the harm he's caused. He has fucked underage teenage girls, and he needs to face consequences for his fucking actions. I'm also seeing Shelly Fitzgerald on the chat. Hello, Shelly, on the YouTube chat. And Joseph Santos is saying, do you believe Ezra will change or just watch his ass better? I want to believe that that Ezra will make efforts to change, but they have to want that for themselves. They have to want that, not just like, oh shit, this is gonna fuck up my career, but they're gonna want to see like, I've actually caused harm. I've actually hurt these girls that I've been with. These Takama Iron Eyes, Takata Iron Eyes, which was the one girl that they were with. Let me see here. Was it that they went by the name Gibson, or was it Mel Gibson? What was the name that they were using? But
I'm not entirely sure, but go on.
I don't remember. I'm actually looking up over here. Yeah, no. Let me see here. Relationship with Ezra Miller, Takata Iron Eyes. Yeah, no. They just went by Gibson, for a little while. Yeah, a response came via Takata Iron Eyes' Instagram account. Yeah, no. Denying the parents' allegations, declaring herself to be both mentally stable and in contact with a mental health professional. That's the actions are louder than the words. If they're still, if Takata Iron Eyes is still hanging around with Ezra, it's I'd say distance yourself from that relationship if you really want to make any sort of change. Oh, hey, Mr. Geek Me Out is on the chat as well. Hello, Mr. Geek Me Out. He's asking, what do you guys think of the new Clerks 3 movie? I'm trying.
Please don't ask us this. We haven't even seen Clerks 2. We've only seen Clerks. Or Juan, have you seen Clerks 2 without me?
I know enough about Clerks 2 to know the story. But then again, it's got Rosario Dawson in it, so you can I'm not exactly biased opinion on that front. I mean, unbiased.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
What?
Damn it.
Am I not allowed to think Rosario Dawson's hot?
Oh, no. I thought you meant like in a negative sense. Like, oh, crap. Are we canceling her too?
No, we're not canceling Rosario Dawson. They're trying to cancel her. If you remember, some a-hole was trying to cancel her before.
Yeah, no, I remember. That was
Will
kind of
Morris is on the chat. Hello, Will Morris, the hardest working mod in all of YouTube. Will Morris is a mod in left and right and center. They're over here saying, do yourself a favor, don't see Clerks 2, it's a Dog Key Show references, skip it, save yourselves, gents.
Yeah.
You really think it's that bad?
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I can't judge. I mean, I would rather watch it and make my own opinion. That's how I roll. That being said, so yeah, getting back on the subject. All right, let's getting back on the Ezra Miller subject here. Has any other celebrities chimed in on this public apology that we know of?
Not that I've seen. But then again, that's just on me. I could double check and see what other headlines came from this. No, it doesn't look like there is any sort of additional celebrity commentary or whatever.
I see.
Yeah, no, the closest that I can find is something from Vox over here. It was just which is just an article talking about let's see, Ezra Miller and their recent volatility explained. And like I said, this is from Vox, so take it for what it's worth, folks. Let's see here. Miller is on the cusp of massive fame, but their hedonistic spat of aggression may be their undoing. It looks like the Flash won't be departing the Speed Force just yet. It's like, okay. Yeah, the apology follows news that Warner Brothers has been working with actor Ezra Miller to film reshoots of their highly anticipated film, The Flash, despite their recent string of arrests for aggressive and violent behavior. Strange tales of the actor's exploits in both in Iceland and on their gun-filled Vermont estate culminated in an arrest in that state for felony burglary on August 7th. So felony burglary is what's pinched him? Really? Let me see here. Let's see. And before I forget, I'll go ahead and share the Vox article in the YouTube chat so folks can read along.
Yeah, go right ahead. Such a weird name for a news site, Vox.
Vox, Joseph, you know what that is? That's Latin for voice. Come on, Vox, the voice.
Oh, Vox. Okay, voice. Sorry.
Yeah, see. Come on, man. But like legitimately, it's a little bit odd, but then again, it's not unsurprising that this is where it comes from. Let's see. Miller allegedly broke into a house and stole bottles of alcohol. That arrest resulted from a search of Miller's property as police attempted to locate a missing mother and her 3 children who had reportedly been living there as recently as July. Miller, one of Hollywood's most well-known non-binary actors, has largely flown under the radar until recently, turning in acclaimed performances in indie films before joining the Fantastic Beasts franchise and becoming the Flash. They kind of, but not really, won an Oscar for that performance in the DC Extended Universe. Folks need to remember that the DC Extended Universe thing was not the actual official name for it. The name for the DCEU came up as a joke against it. Fun fact, but I'll get into that another time. But their March 28th arrest and eventual no contest plea for disorderly conduct caused other reports of temperamental and aggressive behavior to bubble up. One couple filed a restraining order against them, and they were arrested on charges of second-degree assault after refusing to leave a party and throwing a chair that struck and injured a woman in attendance. The woman refused treatment, and Miller was released. Meanwhile, rumors surfaced that the actor had been having breakdowns while filming The Flash, an upcoming installment of the DC movie franchise scheduled to be released next summer. After spending the last decade or so on the cusp of top-tier celebrity, Miller's starring role in that film finally seemed to be pushing them into the limelight. Following the ongoing controversy over their behavior, however, Miller's career seemed to be in jeopardy. Rolling Stone reported on April 6th that Warner Brothers had put all of Miller's upcoming projects on hiatus following an emergency meeting to discuss their behavior. You guys got to remember that it was only reported last week that it was finally being discussed that Ezra Miller may have that Warner Brothers may be considering canceling the Flash movie and shelving it all together. Just the same way that they did with the Batgirl movie. Let me see here. Well, we got a lot of folks in the YouTube chat up in this. And Polyonymous one saying, Polyo for short, if you want. My opinion on Ezra Miller is, let's see the action behind the apology. Yeah.
Yes.
Show me. Don't just tell me.
Exactly. Be the state of Missouri. I believe that was what you like to say.
Yes.
Also, we received a $10 donation on the Cash App.
Holy snap!
Veronica,
Thank you.
from V's channel, from Veronica and V.
Oh, so that would be from V's channel. Thank you so much, V's channel. We appreciate you.
We really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Definitely, the donations will definitely help us.
Indubitably. What's its nuts? I'm legitimately just trying to keep my head straight with all this because I think we actually discussed it last week on the Ravens Flock when they canceled Batgirl, or was it the week before last when they discussed Batgirl?
Oh no! It was definitely last week when we talked about it.
Okay, yeah, I have a screwy sense of time right now, and it was we basically boiled it down to like, okay, there's $90 million and there's over $200 million plus however much they spent on marketing and all this other good jazz that doesn't go on the official budget for these movies. So $90 million for Batgirl, that's probably everything, as opposed to over $200 million. So they're thinking like, okay, can we afford to not have $90 million, or can we afford to not have $200 million? It's so ridiculous. It's so bullshit. It's such bullshit that they have this calculus when they have to perform this sort of calculus on their production, on the production side, and not actually consider the human element. Like, these are people who worked their asses off to get these movies and their shows made. So what? So why?
Yeah, no, I remember we talked about this. Nope, this wasn't last week. This was 2 weeks ago when we were talking about the joint venture with Warner Brothers, along with Warner Media Discovery and HBO.
Yeah, that was exactly it. All right, no, you're right, Joe. Thank you for clarifying that. Also, I'm seeing in the chat.
And folks, if you want, and Juancho, if you could find the link, folks, if you want more details on that, you can watch that episode right here on this channel.
Yeah, we don't mind you guys watching reruns of the Ravens Flock. So yeah, like I'll pull up the link for that. Give me 2 seconds for it. Bear bring that up, pulling it up, and here we are. Here was the one from 2 weeks ago. There it is on the chat. Yeah, no, we were we were talking about this left and right. I'll go ahead and drop it in the Twitch chat also, because I know that Twitch doesn't like to hold on to videos for too long, but that's not the point. The point on this issue is it should, like, the issues with Ezra Miller shouldn't have gone as far as they did. Clearly, there was some breakdown in terms of whatever support structure Ezra Miller had around them. You know, if you think about it, it's like I'm not trying to excuse them, like, oh, they're just a kid, they didn't know better. No, they're a grown ass adult. They're a grown ass person. They're a grown up. They're paying their taxes, allegedly. They're paying their bills. They have publicists and freaking stunt people and diet people and like folks, like managers and people who depend on Ezra Miller for their income. Why hasn't anyone stepped up and been like, cut it out? Like Cosgrove, in Freakazoid. Hey, cut that out. Like, straighten them out. Like, dude, motherfucker, Ezra, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You can have fun all you want all the live long day, but don't go breaking into people's houses. Don't go trying to steal shit. Don't go throwing fights with random Hawaiian folks. Don't go busting into people's houses in Vermont. Don't go leading a caravan of girls who you want to have them in your, like, menagerie of sexuality or whatever the fuck it was that they've got going on with Takata Iron Eyes or whoever else they've got with them. Like, dude, chill your shit. Pump the brakes. Pacify thine memories. Calmete las tetas. What the hell, man? Like, clearly, either folks were like the inner circle of people surrounding Ezra Miller's life. Either they knew and they don't care,
or they're enablers.
Or, like, that's what I mean. They know and they don't care, making them enablers by omission, or they were left totally in the dark and are just dumber than a box of rocks. They don't deserve the salary that they're on, and that they can't be relied on to watch over a goldfish for an hour without letting it die.
Well, I was also going to say that they could be also accomplices, to Ezra.
That's what I mean, like being actively accomplished or being dumb as fuck. Like, you can't claim, like, oh, but I couldn't have known that this was happening. It was all over the news! Ezra Miller made it into TMZ like a jillion times with this crazy shit. You can't tell me that you don't know, especially if they're like a publicist or if they're the manager. They have to know to some degree. If they don't, then they're not doing their job well at all. Holy fucking-oly. I'm gonna catch up in the chat over here while we're doing all this. While we're they're just going like back and forth. Some of them are going back and forth with each other, and there are some that are actually commenting on the matter here. With Shelley Fitzgerald chiming in saying Ezra Miller needs to be serious and take accountability, or it all means nothing. Exactly. Exactly. Let me see. Will is asking Shelley. Oh, you smoke fat ones? Breaking news. Ha. I don't smoke it, but I do ingest oil for like THC Delta 8 for my sleep, because like I said, I've got problems. Let me see. Unicorn Tam, just a little wing nut goes a long way, people. Like, don't be a total wing nut. Yeah, no, just like, you can be eccentric, you can be a little weird, you can be a little bit. Like, if it means letting you have a little bit of artistic self-expression, that's one thing. But don't go breaking the law. Don't go invading into other people's fucking personal space or their privacy or shit. And definitely don't get yourself mixed up with underage folks, whether they're guy, girl, or in between. You know, like we say over here, whether you're a friend or you're a fiend, boy, girl, or in between. Like, don't go messing with people. Especially if they're underage. Holy shit. And Caritza was saying, sorry, Juan Jose. Will was seeking me. No. You're fine.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Caritza,
no need for apologies.
You're perfectly fine. Caritza. Yeah, there you go. My God. It's just a lack of common sense, and I don't understand how that's not available to Ezra in their inner circle. or growing up, how bad is it if it, like, because like was mentioned, for instance, Ezra Miller has been acting since they were a kid, since they were a teenager. Can you honestly tell me that their parents were so like ill-equipped, so incompetent in their ability to rear their kid and teach them right from wrong, that they let this shit devolve as bad as it did?
Yeah, it's not a pretty picture overall. Like,
Yeah, or
something.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, and ultimately, when it all comes down to it, like, yeah, you can bring up all the different elements that have contributed to Ezra Miller's demise, but in the end,
they haven't really been demised yet. That's the really messed up part.
Yeah, you're right. No, but they're getting there. They're getting there. But it all falls on Ezra Miller. It's like, I hate referencing, once again, I'm referencing BoJack Horseman. Like, when the friend confronts BoJack saying like, no, BoJack, it's you. It's not the alcohol. It's not your upbringing. It's not all that. It's you. Like, you are the problem. Fuck,
no,
man. What else?
Right. You've got it right, Jose. I guess a part of it, maybe my framing and my phrasing on all of this presumes a lack of internal sense of responsibility on Ezra's part. But you're right about that. No, I shouldn't give Ezra the benefit of the doubt in this sort of shit, because their actions have already proven that they can't be trusted with that shit. Yeah, but now it's a matter of having Ezra prove people wrong and show their actions better. So,
now,
you were saying
on a slightly lighter note, but also related to the subject, a comment from Kuritsuchi. Lesson for Ezra. Kuritsuchi. Lesson for Ezra. Take a page out of R. Kelly's book on what not to do.
What not to do. Oh, God. Yes, thank you. Sweet Jesus. You know what? Like, I would go into proper detail on R. Kelly, but I would actually refer folks. Let me see here. Not there.
Can you imagine Ezra Miller tries to come out with a freaking R&B music video?
No. Just no. Just no. Okay, someone's really trying to do a fucking thing against this YouTuber. I don't fucking get it. Give me a second.
Okay. I laugh because the only other alternative is to get angry, and I don't want to get angry. I already had a not so good day today. I don't want to talk about it, but I don't want to get angry.
Like, I would actually refer folks to this YouTuber here. She goes by Illuminati, as in being naughty, but like a naughty bad person, but it's, the Illuminati kind of thing. Give me a second. And what she does, she has an ongoing series called The Corporate Casket, where she talks about people who have had downfalls and stuff. The one she put up earlier this week was the well-deserved fall of R. Kelly. It's a nice half-hour, well-researched, well-documented breakdown, basically like a beginner's guide, a Cliff's Note version of everything R. Kelly's done over the years. And it just reminded me of how badly fucking R. Kelly fucked up Aaliyah. I don't know if you remember this, but R. Kelly got married to Aaliyah when she was only 15 years old and he was nearly 30.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
So I would say, like, if anyone has any sort of reference or anything with R. Kelly on there, I would say check out the link from Illuminati on her program Corporate Casket. That, like, she did it way more succinctly than we could ever hope to, namely because she pre-produces and actually has the stuff edited while we go off the cuff and we're live. I mean, you can see from... Hold on. Psh. See there? It's live. It's whatever. You get it.
Laugh, pal.
God almighty, she was only 22 years old when she kicked it. Oh my God. my 90s kid fucking heart is being just torn up just re-remembering all this mess. I can't stand it.
I get you. That is because she's one of the good ones. She actually had she's had an incredible musical career.
She was acting, right? Remember Romeo Must Die?
Yeah, she's a rising star, and then fucking tragedy.
Yeah, no, but like she fucked with R. Kelly's head. R. Kelly fucked with her head early on. Like, yeah, he got her started on this stuff, but at the same time, the stuff that they were doing was not cool. And apparently, it came out that the reason why he got married with her to begin with was because he thought that he got her pregnant.
Jeez.
Yeah. So R. Kelly definitely deserves everything that's coming to him.
Yes, he does, and so does Ezra Miller. They deserve everything that's coming to them.
Yeah, no, it's like we're not trying to be like assholes with Ezra. Like, okay, I want to so badly. Like I said, maybe it's my fucking humanistic optimism kicking in. Like, I want so fucking badly to believe that people can inherently be good and be inherently better and better themselves and learn from their mistakes. But
hang on a minute. We got a comment here from Planet Q's Queen.
Hi, Planet Q's Queen. Welcome to the Black Files. Enjoy the show.
She said Aaliyah was 15 when R. Kelly married her, and it was annulled once her parents found out.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, because what's her face? R. Kelly actually paid off some civic official, whatever, to write down that she was 18 on the marriage certificate, on the marriage license.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that being said, no, Juan, I get what you're saying. You're trying to, you're trying to not be a total ass towards Ezra Miller.
Yeah, but at the same time, he wasn't he hasn't really done anything yet to prove that his actions are going to have any weight as far as his apology goes. As far as their apology goes. Sorry about that. And Planet Q saying, sorry, I was late. I was watching Big Brother. You're fine. It's okay. That's why we do this stuff live. You can watch us on the replay. It's
fine. Well, yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but at this point, I think the sympathy has gone out the window when it comes to the public image of Ezra Miller. I mean, apart from their diehard fans who are still, loyal to them. Now, if Ezra Miller, we've read his public apology. Their public apology. I gotta get better.
Which was written out by their publicist, which had PR speak and proper colloquialisms for all this stuff.
And if it's that bad, could you imagine if Ezra Miller, instead of going with the public apology approach, they try to shift the blame and blame it on someone else? Oh, but it wasn't me. It was them.
Oh,
how much worse would it have been if Ezra Miller went down that road?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, that would be fucking ridiculous. Oh, my God. Yeah, no, Planet Q's correct over here. Ezra gives me the creeps, but R. Kelly can rot in hell with Vince McMahon. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. And Will is over here saying, R. Kelly in prison smoking fat ones, just a different kind. Not pretty, hot and tempting. Ha, 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 ha. I get what you're saying over there, Will. He's going to be having lots of glizzy sandwiches over there. We're going to have a new remix to Ignition. That was the fucking part that kind of messed me up with R. Kelly. I liked his music, but then seeing what kind of a douchebag he was, what kind of a prick he was, I can't listen to it anymore. Fuck. And, as far as Ezra's concerned, I can't, I never really thought Ezra was, a big breakout super actor, but they've always had that grip of, there's something more to them that they can bring to a character. It's a je ne sais quoi. It's an element of, not charisma, but an element of attraction, if you would. And that element is completely fucking gone with all the crazy shit that Ezra Miller's done, they fucked that up. I can't see any way that they can recover from that shit unless they drop all of this crazy nonsense that they've been doing. If they like go in and start by distancing themselves from all the freaking all the freaking nonsense that they've been doing. If they're like, okay, I'm like this is what the judge wanted me to do for the breaking and entering. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take accountability. If I'm what's the stuff with the assault charges? I'm personally gonna go in. I'm going to pay for this person's hospital bills. I'm gonna apologize to them in person. And don't make a gigantic fucking big fucking show with a million different photographers and people and TMZ and all that shit. Do it and have it come out later. That's what they've been doing. You know what I mean? Shit. Thank you, Jose, for writing that out. Because Planet Q's saying I can't do R. Kelly's music. You said it's all right, folks. Weird Al's version of the song "Trapped in the Drive-Thru" is still funny and worth watching. Yeah. And we got a chat from Bunda up in the house, our resident haterade brewer over here. Mi me gusta BVS, es más mejor que Avengers.
Oh my god.
I guess.
Oh man.
And Tam is saying here, Tam is over here saying, yeah, it sucks for the kids. When will we value them more? I'm just saying, yeah. Like when are we gonna put any sort of accountability and any sort of value for taking care of our kids, for protecting them, and from raising them right? Or like, I'm not trying to impose my values on anyone else, but I'm pretty sure any parent has very basic things that we all can agree on. We don't want our kids to be hurt. We don't want our kids to feel harm. We want our children to be raised in an environment where they can be nurtured for their success and nurtured for their abilities and find out what kind of person they want to be. The only thing that's on us is make sure they live, make sure they learn, make sure that we teach them right from wrong, and make sure that we help them when they're in times of distress. But it doesn't look like Ezra ever had that. Otherwise, they wouldn't have wound up as crazy as they were, picking fights with people and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm not a parent myself, but I've hung out around with you long enough, and I've gained some knowledge from other friends who are parents to understand, like, hey, the moment you become a parent of a child, you know, your priorities change. You have to start planning and start, you know, creating an atmosphere for your child to grow, and you got to, you know, teach them life lessons and, you know, make sure that they don't grow up to be another Ezra Miller, for lack of a better phrase.
Right, exactly. Grow up to be a fucking douchebag like Onision, whatever, motherfucker. And does Angel have kids? Ask Bunda. No, Angel does not.
Oh God, of all the questions to ask,
all right.
Man, that is a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, that made my night.
Let me see over here. Unicorn Tam is also saying it's all bullshit reasons, but the damage is real. That's why communities like this are important. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Tam, for bringing the for that. We're all we're doing is shining a light and saying, "Hey, here's some bullshit. It shouldn't be like this. Here's an idea. People should try that, and it's up to everyone else to implement." And Planet Q is like saying, "Here's the thing with Ezra. They fired Johnny Depp for nothing, and they keep Ezra Miller, who kept getting arrested. Yeah, they're fucking like that's a problem with Warner Brothers, is that they went with the biggest, baddest, like one of the biggest actors of all time, Johnny Depp, who was alleged to have been harming Amber Heard, and just from the allegation, without actual show of proof or anything, they dropped him like a bad habit. Disney dropped him like a bad habit. Every single one of these major studios started dropping him left and right, and he said, "Fuck them, I don't need them." He started touring, and Johnny Depp was vindicated because Johnny fucking knew what the truth was, and those of us who knew it, freaking supported him along the way. Meanwhile, Ezra was showing us his ass. Was showing us their ass this whole time, and not a fucking peep out of Warner Brothers. Twiddling the thumbs up the boo boo. What the hell is that all about? No, it's a double standard, and why is that? And my fucking what do you call it? And my prevailing theory had been, they didn't want to mess with that Warner Brothers didn't want to mess with Amber Heard and her crazy shit because she's a girl, and they didn't want to mess with Ezra Miller's crazy shit because they're NB and they're and they were going to use I'm part of the LGBT community. If you're discriminating against me, then you're horrible against the gay peoples, even though Ezra Miller's a dick. And the stupid shit that Ray Fisher was hollering accusations left and right and saying, Walter Armand, all these people in DC are the worst person ever. And Ray Fisher never showed a single lick of proof. And Warner Brothers didn't do shit with him because they were probably worried that he'll pull the race card. That's all. That's all Ray Fisher had. That's all Amber Heard had to her name was, I'm a woman. You're going to discriminate against me for speaking out and speaking my truth. The truth, bitch. THE. Truth. Period. And the truth with Ezra Miller is very simple. Ezra Miller's been a bit of a dick this whole time, and they were thumbing their nose at the law for trying to bring him in for questioning and shit. And bring them in for questioning and fucking get all these crazy accusations straightened out. They could have saved themselves a lot of trouble, a lot of hassle by just going to the officials and going to the authorities and actually getting this shit straightened out. If there was zero actual abuse or allegations or anything like that actually happening, then fucking Ezra Miller had nothing to lose except time with police people. With law enforcement people. But what the fuck? Apparently, Ezra thought that the rules shouldn't have to apply to them because they're Ezra Miller, big Hollywood darling. No, fuck that.
Like I said, back to my earlier point, because he's a celebrity. Because they are a celebrity and they can get away with zero consequences.
Bunda over here is saying, watch, let me hook Angel up with some of this fine-ass girls down here and he'll have 3 kids before he leaves.
Where the hell are you even anyways, Bunda?
No.
Where are you going to hook him up with? Where the hell are you going to hook him up with? Huh?
Angel has very exacting tastes. Angel basically wants a cyberpunk waifu futuristic girlfriend that is non-existable. Okay, so let's not.
I don't even know what. Okay, I'm not gonna get too much into it because then we'll be here all night. But yeah, no, Angel, he's very, for lack of a better word, traditional.
But we're not here to talk about Angel's love life.
We're not here to talk about Angel. That's all I'm addressing. Okay. but getting back onto the subject, back to Ezra Miller, you're right. If Ezra smartened up and actually, confessed to the cops and told them everything, then yeah, I don't know, but that's asking too much these days.
It's asking for too much accountability, apparently. Oh,
yeah.
Bunda's saying that he's in Houston, but I'll drive him down to the Laredo houses. The Laredo brothels. He's going to have a kid, maybe more. He can't, because if he's going to a brothel, they have to have, freaking stuff to keep that from happening, buddy. But he'll have himself a hell of a time. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Also, Vixen's on the chat. Hello, Vixen. And,
hello, Vixen. Thank you very much for joining us. Then, okay. So we blindfold. So we use chloroform on Angel. We blindfold him, we kidnap him, and we go take a trip to Texas.
No, let's not kidnap Angel. We'll just tell him that I don't know, Hideki Kamiya wants to meet him and shake his hand for being an awesome dude.
In Texas.
In Laredo. Sure. Planet Q was saying the bigger they made Johnny Depp, the more likely Hollywood would make him fall, just like they did to Michael Jackson. Like that's one thing that I'm over here always been curious about, because Johnny Depp always comes off like, I've said it before, he's got the a hippie beach bum vibe to him, like happy beach bum hippie dude who doesn't have much of a care in the world after making his millions and basically being able to live the life he wants. Johnny Depp can not give two shits about anything else anymore, so he can live as carefree as he wants. But he's always had that sort of soft rock and roll hippie style to him, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that's the right term for it. Also, Polyanonymous one on our Twitch chat. Illuminati does lives once in a while on her Twitch. Just an FYI, doesn't know if I spelled it right. All right, no, it's I appreciate that, Polyanonymous. I'm actually gonna double check that and see if she's on if she's on Twitch, and see if I can follow her from there. Also, Boone was saying, yeah, these brothels are American. They're little houses. Watch the documentary of them on Netflix. Sign me up.
Oh my God, bro! Boonda giving us material here.
What the hell?
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Goodness gracious! You know what? At this point in time, with the trend that Ezra Miller is on right now, if this continues, and if their path remains on course, they have nowhere to go but down.
Yep. Like nowhere to go but well, actually no, they can go up from here. They can, if they get their shit straight. If Ezra Miller gets their shit straight, then yeah, no, they'll do okay. They just need time to actually work on it.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I am being a little too harsh this early on after the quote-unquote apology.
Yeah, and after the official statement thing, like, come on. Like, that's why we have so much incredulity, why we have so little faith in what Ezra is planning on doing, or what they say they're going to do, or that they're going through counseling and they're taking steps to improve their mental health. That's why we made this freaking thumbnail. This was my idea, and I had to say, whip this up. Yeah. That's a South Park joke for you guys. We're sorry. We had an oopsie at the BP oil spill, but we're sorry. It's not an oopsie. It's a major environmental catastrophe, and it's their own damn fault. There's the same shit with Ezra. It's not a little oopsie. And yeah, we even, and by my insistence, yes, we even put our Ravens Flock logo over his butt. Over the butt of the character. Have to have some decency, kids.
Yeah, pretty much.
That wasn't harsh. Andrew just radiated douchebag. Yeah, thank you for that, Will. No, he, like, that's just it. Like, they radiate that they've got this bit of they've got this kind of arrogance to them. So at the same time, it's like thinking to yourself, like, all right, well, this person's a bit of a dick, but it's also at the same time like, yeah, but they're also a really good actor. They're really good for this role. We need their star power for this in order to help sell this movie. Where else are we going to get someone with that? It's like, there's a million different other guys who could do the kind of job that fucking Ezra Miller did. Okay, off the top of my head, Nick Jonas, fucking Josh Hutcherson, Liam Hemsworth, for Christ's sake. Liam Hemsworth can fill in whatever the fuck else Ezra Miller's doing without having to worry about any sort of fucking problem. And the worst that Liam Hemsworth's ever gotten involved with was Miley Cyrus. And thankfully, she's gotten her shit together. Shit. And so, like, not even that's been bad enough to rub off on Liam Hemsworth. So, seriously, man. It's a pain in the ass. Like, why can't... oh, God. Thank you, Will. Like, excuse me, I've been in the Snyder Cut. I'm kind of a big deal. Yeah, you were also in the Joss Whedon cut. The only one that I bought and paid for in cash. like I said, the only time I'll pick up a copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League is when it's discounted lower than $12.95 in a Walmart bargain bin, just to give Zack Snyder the finger at that point. I paid more for the crappy Joss Whedon official version of Justice League than Zack Snyder's black and white freaking IMAX 4x3 5-hour fucking circle jerk of his own self-importance and gratification. And Snowflake made it on the chat. Special Snowflake, hello.
They said when you work a 4 to 10 instead of a 4 to 8, and it makes you miss an hour of the Ravens flock.
You're okay, Snowflake. We appreciate you showing up, even if you don't
Hang
watch
on,
us
I
live,
can hang on. I can abridge this. I can give her the short version right now. So, Special Snowflake, we're talking about Ezra Miller's apology, even though it wasn't really an apology. It was just PR statements, PR words here and there. Like me, please.
That's why we summarized it with the thumbnail. We're sorry.
Pretty
We're
much.
Sorry. We're
Pretty much.
sorry.
Ezra Miller's experience right now, their documented experience, as far as we know up to this point, it can also be used as a cautionary tale of what not to do, and in terms of, well,
when you're caught up in Hollywood and when you're caught up in being a megastar or a movie star or whatever, just don't be an asshole. Okay? It took Lindsay Lohan forever to get that, and the only thing that I know that she did is that she moved over to United Arab Emirates.
Oh, also, Special Snowflake, you may have missed an incredible 5-star performance for Mr. Juan Arauz when he gave out his heartfelt apology, and I literally had to verbally
apology for any bullshit the Ravens flock ever does. I had my
I had to verbally smack the bitch out of him.
Exactly. No, fuck that. No, sorry guys, we're not gonna apologize for stuff that we do. When it comes to content that we make, you'll like it or you won't like it. I just ask that if you like it, that's fine. You can comment. If you don't like it, that's fine. You can comment. But when it comes to sending threats to us, if you don't like our content, that's when you've crossed the line with me, and I want nothing to do with you. We've had that before. And it's bullshit. Okay. Thank you for that. A little too late. Cover up so much shenanigans.
And never apologize. It's your channel. Thank you very much. Yes, Vixen. It is our channel.
It is our channel. That's right. It's mainly this guy's channel. It's mainly this dude's channel over here.
They could go fuck themselves, period, says Vixen. Yes. Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. I don't know what more I can add to the comments on all this.
No, honestly, at this point, I think we pretty much covered everything we need to do as far as Ezra Miller goes. This is we're definitely going to keep our ears on the ground, and we'll watch and see what else happens. I'm going to try not to be skeptical about Ezra Miller because there is still hope, and I say this very loosely, for Ezra Miller to turn their lives around. So we shall see what happens, and whatever happens, you'll hear it from us right here on this channel first.
Well, you'll hear it from us as soon as we can. I can't guarantee that you'll hear it from us first. We're not.
I will make sure that happens. I will dodge those bullets.
What does dodging bullets have to do with anything, Aze? It's like we're reading it off of Variety. They got it first. They paid a butt ton of money, or like their publicist went to Variety.
So here's what's going to happen, okay, man? I will have a bulletproof vest.
What does the bulletproof vest have to do with this?
I see Angel Mendes. I hold him by the hand, and we are running through the woods. And then out comes SEAL Team 6,
Joseph,
and they're going to rescue us from North Korea. All right, and then we're going to be rescued on our way back to you.
Joseph, this isn't the interview, okay? We're not James Franco and Seth Rogen out to assassinate Kim Jong-un in a 2014 comedy that got North Korea pissed off at us, okay? We're not that. That's not what's happening here. Good Lord, man. There's not going to be any sort of tell-all, okay?
Well, damn, Juancho, you missed about you fucked it up for me because I was going to get my credit.
What would kill you first, huh? Okay, sub-freezing temperatures. All right.
Come
Starvation.
on. North Face?
You could starve to death.
Oh, what? You ain't got no Captain Crunch pirate booty?
You're not going to have a bulletproof vest. There's going to be a secret tunnel. There's no SEAL Team 6. No one's going to know that we had anything to do with this because we may be professionals, but we're still like low tier in terms of entertainment and geek news. That's it. End of story. The end.
Okay. 2 years later, that's when I come out with my tell-all.
You son of a bitch.
You really son of a bitch, Juan says in anger.
I am going to come to your room and slap you. Why? And Chris, we can't stick John Wick on Ezra. Keanu Reeves is an actual genuine sweetheart with a heart of gold, and they wouldn't. And as much of a badass as Keanu Reeves is, I don't think he'll actively harm Ezra. I think you know what he would actually do? Joseph, you know what Keanu Reeves would actually do? He wouldn't John Wick him. He wouldn't go Neo from the Matrix and free their mind. He would actually sit Ezra down. Listen, pal. It seems like you've got a lot on your head right now. It seems like you've got to really get your mind straight. This isn't you. This isn't who you want to be. You don't want to end up like this.
It's going to take some convincing, but with Keanu Reeves, anything is possible. Also, a comment from Special Snowflake: threats for what though? Y'all ain't done nothing, bruh. If someone doesn't like your channel, they know where the unsubscribe button is. They ain't got to put their 2 cents in.
No, you're right about that, but you'd be surprised, Snowflake. And Christy was actually saying, I'm not talking Keanu. I mean John Wick, Jordan Jordanovic, the Baba Yaga himself. I wish. Yeah, no, that would be... Joseph. Will Morris is hitting you up with one of your favorite songs, with one of your favorite little lines here. Hope dangles on a string. Like slow spinning redemption, winding in, winding out from the corner of my eye.
What the hell is that? Is that Dashboard Confessionals?
In my eye, and rope me in, so mesmerizing, so hypnotizing. I am captivated. I am vindicated. I am selfish. I am wrong.
Oh my God!
Right.
Kill me.
I knew it all along, and I am flawed, but I am cleaning up so well. I am seeing in me now the things you swore you saw yourself so clear, like the diamond in your ring. Cut to mirror your intention, oversized and overwhelmed, the shine of which has caught my eye.
Juan, shut the hell up! I told you this many, many times. That is not my favorite song. That is Angel Mendez's favorite song because Angel Mendez has shit taste. Go fuck yourself.
Maybe later, Jose. Oh my lord!
All right, I think we can pretty much put a lid on this. I think we're done.
I think we're pretty done. Who is this? There's someone new in the chat. Are they a subscriber? Or you should be subscribed to us. I'm seeing hello to Mr. Planet Prophet. AF15 Common Club on Tgram is saying he's breathing inward. What the heck?
I don't know, but anyways, so yeah, let's thank you, Special Snowflake. I've listened to Angel's music and I can't argue that comment, Jose. Thank you. Someone agrees with me. His musical taste sucks.
No, it doesn't. Angel has awesome musical taste. It's just it can be a little one-dimensional sometimes. But that just means that he's consistent, and we can rely on his consistency unless he wants to be inconsistent, in which case he's also consistent in his inconsistency. You see that sort of mental gymnastic bullshit? That's the stuff that we have to live with the guy every single day of our lives.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I do have a couple of announcements before we go. Just a reminder that what's up?
No, saying go ahead. Yeah, we've got
Okay.
announcements.
So, a couple of announcements. First of all, as a reminder to everyone watching, we will not be doing Los Amigos Play this Saturday, nor will we be doing our main show, The Ravens Flock, this Saturday, because we
are going to stream.
But there's a difference between doing a live stream special and doing our main show. They're two different things.
Okay,
but yes,
I get what you mean, but still, I guess our live stream. Do our live streams count? Like our on location streams. Sorry, go ahead.
We literally titled them live stream specials.
Okay, fine. Sorry, it's like semantic
You're
thing.
fine.
Continue, please.
Okay, because we will be in Orlando this weekend for Phantasm Orlando, a horror con that's been around since 2019. Phantasm Orlando will be held Friday, August 19th till Sunday, August 21st at the DoubleTree by the entrance of Universal Orlando in Orlando, Florida. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great. I'm expecting to see a lot of horror cosplayers over there. I better, otherwise I will be horribly disappointed. And we have been to that hotel before, and it has been a great time for us. And we really hope to see a lot of the cool guests over there. I do mention him first because I know a lot of nerds know him. Voice actor for Xemnas from Kingdom Hearts, Paul St. Peter, will be in attendance.
Yep, along with a couple of friends of the Ravens flock. For instance, Sarah Serenity Magical Cosplay. She's going to be there, along with Psychotic Beauty Cosplay is going to be on at the convention as well. Along with that, we have all sorts of different guests. We have Scream Queens and horror actors galore, including Tyler Mane, Sean E. Smith, Eugene Clark, Douglas Tate, Fedora Steer. We also have Jack O'Halloran, who played Non from the first two Superman movies. Wow, what the heck is up with the page? Why was it not loading some of these folks? Ariel Levy, Joe Frankie. I don't know what's up, but the point is, Phantasm Orlando. It's a haunted horror convention, which is going to be Orlando, Florida, August 19th to the 21st at the Orlando DoubleTree at the Universal entrance in Orlando, Florida. Be sure to pick up tickets. Yeah. Oh, and we also have a performance from what's their face from the Speakeasy Sirens, who are also associates, not like personal people. Not from that we're acquainted with them. They're acquainted with the Ravens flock. Sorry, I'm literally trying to pull up their website and I got a string of error stuff. I guess their webmaster must be working on updating the website. Someone we know personally very well. I actually got to call him sometime. Sorry, Jose, keep going. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. That being said, a couple other announcements here. Yes, for tomorrow night's edition for Wrestle Rewind, for all my wrestling fans out there, I will, along with my weekly reviews of WWE NXT, AEW Dynamite, and Impact Wrestling, I will be reviewing this week's TV special of NXT Heatwave, which features the main event of Braun Breaker defending the NXT Championship against JD McDonough, the Irish ace from NXT UK. There's a lot of there's also some wrestling news I want to cover that night that's actually related to the developments of NXT, along with the reviews of Dynamite and Impact Wrestling. So tune in every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel and on Twitch. And as far as announcements goes, I think I pretty much got everything covered on my end.
Okay, right on. In that case, Jose, if it's all right by you, I will go ahead and sign you off for the evening. Is that all right?
Absolutely. Yeah, go right ahead. Have a good night, folks.
All right. Appreciate it, Jose. We'll see you next time. And I appreciate all of you folks for joining us here on this edition of the Black Files, the uncompromising, uncensored interview and review podcast of the Ravens flock. I want to just read off the the chat real quick before we finish bouncing out. And yeah, Tyler Mane, he played Sabretooth. He was in the Halloween movies by Rob Zombie as Michael Myers. Let me see here. Phantasm from beautiful downtown Orlando. Yep, that's right. Will Morris. Let me see. If you see Jason Voorhees with that would be awesome. Not to steal his phrase. Ha. Thank you for that. And Susie was saying, sorry, my doggo was keeping me busy. You're all right, Susie. You're free to watch us. Everyone listen to The Swiss Army Romance by Dashboard Conventional. I actually not sure if I remember that song. I'll have to look it up. But I hope you don't mind me hollering vindicated over here just now. That was me going into super belting mode. I did mention I can sing if I want to. I just didn't want to. I wanted to sing silly. But yeah, folks, Jose is going ahead and hitting the hay. And Snowflake is asking, Will Morris, well, I don't exactly smoke, so I see a lighter. Let me see here. I usually carry it on my back post, so self-pollen it is. Yep, all right. Yeah, it looks like everyone's doing great, and looks like you guys are all doing well. And also, Gene Rick is in the chat. Hey, guys, going on break. I wanted to stop in and say hello. Gene, we appreciate you so much. It's okay you missed the show, but you can watch us on the replay. We appreciate you making your presence known. And Christy Rando-chan, we appreciate you over here. Thank you so much, everybody. And I want to thank everyone for joining us. I really, really hope to God that whatever changes Ezra Miller is planning on doing for themselves, that they go ahead and commit to it. So like I said, thank you all for joining in on this week's edition of The Black Files, the uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock, hosted by yours truly, Juan Arauz, as we come to you live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern and simulcasting on YouTube and Twitch. Hit the subscribe or follow button, ring that notification bell, stay up to date on all of our media content, and this is the only program in the Ravens Flock where you get the unvarnished truth in all of our deep dives of geek and pop culture. Until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Twitch.tv/TheRavensFlockOnline, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle, Rewind, and the Ravens Flock. For Jose Casabona and Angel Mendez and everyone who's viewing us tonight all over the world, I am Juan Arauz. This has been the Black Files, and we are